Oh, sorry. I did something different this rising, and it got me funky. I'm good though. Welcome in when I get in. That really cleansed damn. Okay. Welcome in when y'all get in though. We're going to jump into a message. Now my tummy hurts. Damn. Sorry, I really didn't. I don't know what I did. I mean, I know what I did because I did it. But it changed. It changed a lot up, and now my tummy hurt. My whole body's like disintegrating. It feels like I'm good though. But this a message of love and a message of freedom is what we're getting. So today, on this beautiful rising, we're getting a message of love and a message of freedom. I love this. I like this already. Oh my lord. Okay. Anyway, let's go jump into this and see what this message is going to be about. I keep feeling called to tell you about the dream I had. I keep seeing it. I keep feeling called to talk about it. So, okay. Sorry. My body's going to be making some weird noises for this stream. I can already tell you. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to hear them. I hope not. Anyway. The dream I had last night, it was involving 2 masculine, 1 feminine, and it involved a masculine that was trying to, and it's so funny that reunion's the card out here, but it was 1 masculine who was a little shorter. He was a short little dude. He had like brown hair, well, brownish black hair. It was short cut. And he was trying to get these other 2 people together. One of the men had like, the other man, I mean, had like brown long hair, brown long straight hair. And then there was this feminine body that had like dirty blonde hair, and it was like long but not really. It was like medium hair. Okay, sure. Like, I guess that's what it is. Like, it wasn't even shoulder length. It was like a little bit lower than shoulder length. But they were trying to get me to like go over to them and to help them out, and I wasn't able to. I couldn't because they had some form of fucking entity on them. They were doing dark arts and whatever, and they were just not able to come along with the journey. And this dude who was trying to get us all together was getting pissed off because whenever I showed up, the one in the middle was the feminine, was just going off and talking and talking all sorts of shit when I popped it up. And the dude on the left, the dude on the left was the small one, the shorter one who was trying to get everyone to get together. The one on the right was the taller dude with like long, brown long hair. And he was like, y'all need to like get together and fix this. And she was like, I don't want to fix anything. I just want them to do this, and that real quick, because that's all they have to do. And he got upset, walked out of the room, and the other dude came up and was walking, and he walked up to me. I forgot what he said, but whatever he was saying, he was reading the subtitles off of a TV show that was playing, and I just walked away. It was something about like, what was it? I don't remember what it was. That's the one thing I can't remember, unfortunately. Damn. But I don't remember what he said. But he read it off the TV, and I just walked out completely. I walked out of the dream. I opened the door, and it was just void, so I walked out. And after that, we were in this mall area, and they were like following me through this fucking mall. So I feel like there's just been this energy that wants you to help them, but you literally, like, you can't, and you've just been walking around. I feel like this energy is figuring out that you actually can't help them at all. Like, it's not up to you. I feel like they didn't realize that, but someone last night really realized that you aren't able to help them. Like, it's not your fault. It's not your problem. You're not trying to be mean. It's literally like you have to put your hands up. But anyway, I was walking through this mall and they were following me all through it. And there wasn't anything specific about this mall. I feel like there was supposed to be like a separate segment of the dream happening, but because they were following me, I wasn't able to grasp the whole thing. Um, but I was like, it was interesting. It was a really big place. I don't even. It was like a galactical mall because there were so many. Like there was this room I walked in and it was shape shifting. It was pretty cool, just a multi-dimensional mall, I guess. But I when I left the mall, I went to this parking lot and I was trying to find this car that I needed to like that I was gonna drive and get away to this to leave the dream completely. And as I was doing that, the same it wasn't even that I seen these people, I just seen the car they were in and their car was just radiating of their energy and it was awful. I need to get hold on, I'll be back. I gotta blow my nose. I'm literally dripping. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I did a cleansing this right when I rose this, and I've whatever however I did it. I don't really remember how much effort I put into the cleansing, but it worked. Because I'm draining myself right now. Anyway, um, the energy that they were in was just in their car. So especially if this person's been gang stalking you, it's not the fact that you know it's them because you've seen them. Their energy just follows them around wherever they go. And I seen their car and I was like, oh my god. I was like, why are y'all here? Following me shit and still. So I ducked under a few cars to like avoid them because I didn't even want to deal with them. And then my phone rang in the dream and it was one of them calling me. So I turned off my phone completely and woke up from the dream because it was like they're not gonna stop. I'm just gonna fucking leave. It was something that these people want you to help them and they could be calling you with unknown numbers to try and attach themselves to your energy. They're trying to get your attention, but it's literally like you're avoiding them. And it's not even avoiding them on purpose. You're just moving through your life and the divine is just really trying to show these people that they need to help themselves. Um I don't know why that was important. I don't feel like that's how this message is going to go. It might. Um but I felt called to let y'all know about that. Um, and then we're gonna get one more. Wow, why are y'all in reverse? Ooh. So yeah, we have reunion, karmic relationship reverse, and freedom reverse. Um, I guess that's how the reading's gonna go now. I was gonna read out of the book, but the divine's like, no, do it a different way. So we're gonna do it a different way. Um, but yeah, what was people the portal that was open that these people were able to contact you through and do stuff to is it's shut completely now. So they're stuck doing what they have to do. They're trapped in some form of like limbo state. That's probably why someone needs your help is because they don't know where they are anymore. Like someone is stuck within a realm that they're not aware of. You know how when some people do shadow work, they'll travel as they'll astral travel to different realms, different parts of the Duat, the underworld, and however to work on those areas in that behalf. It feels like someone was trying to do that, but open a portal there to you to summon things from a different plane into your existence and they're stuck in that plane of existence. They're the things that they're trying to summon to you are like appearing in their life. These entities, these like visions, these nightmares, however they're trying to whatever they're trying to do. It's the portal is shut. They're being reunited with themselves almost, but their own actions. The reunion of a karmic relationship is not happening because someone can't get free. The long haired man is the one that wants to get back with you or get to you in some sort of way. They're the one trying to like they're not even trying to be a mediator. They just have it set in their mind that they want to make something right, but you're not letting them come towards you. And I mean that's up to you and your free will. There's no need to like, you know what I mean? But they're literally attached. Like all three of these individuals are like shackled at the ankle together energetically because of what they've done, and they don't. This is, I feel like this is the water, the fire, and the earth sign that we keep. I mean, that's just a dynamic trio. um, but they don't want what's about to happen. At least in the astrals, they don't. Their higher selves might be trying to connect with you just to allow you to see something differently, but it's one of those things where you were trying to tell them this beforehand and they just didn't want to listen to you. They're stuck in this. There's no way to really get out of this situation at all. They can't, like, yeah. I don't. They can't move. This is what they have to deal with. So someone has to. They're still in denial, but they're like, they're getting this. Whoever the one in the middle is, the middle one might be the fire sign. They're trying to get that person to shut up. Karma soon and loss. Ugh. Oh my god, that reminded me. Yeah. Okay. So following that. This might not have anything to do with that. This might have something to do with it. I don't know. Y'all can put the pieces together just as well as I can. But over the next, what is it, 2 to 4 years, really, there's going to be a lot of deaths happening because of the ascension process. And a lot of people who don't have certain parts of their contract complete are either going to perish or they're going to start losing things that contract was going to bring to them because they haven't fulfilled any part of that contract at all. That's just how Earth works. I talked about it before last year, early on the channel, about the whole, like, the reset that Earth goes through with the harvest and stuff. Whenever Earth needs more energy, she just takes off people that are taking up energy from her, and, you know, that's just how the cycle goes. But yeah, these people that were doing voodoo on you, they can't do anything. The energy has staled them. It's the fact, and it's not even the fact. These people could, and that's just the truth. Like, it's stale. But the thing is, they want to pull the argument that they were. That they weren't doing the voodoo on you, that they weren't trying to curse you, but they still sat around and helped and was energetically involved with it, regardless of if they had a hand in it or not. So they are attached to it because instead of doing the thing where you listen to your heart and you're like, man, they don't deserve that, and doing that instead of listening to your mind and, you know, like, it's a responsibility that people don't like to have. Whenever you're whenever you're sitting around and someone's bullying someone and you allow that person to bully them, and then you don't, like, try to course correct them, you just allow them to bully, and you ask them, like, why are you doing that for, instead of like, hey, don't do that or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, someone has the whole picture in their head, but they're not allowing themselves to take responsibility, but they have to. This is a lesson that they need to learn, not to be a bystander when it comes to situations like this when they know it's not right. But yeah, someone's there, so they know. Oh my lord. I goodness, man, I need to do that cleansing more often than if that's making me act like this. Ain't no way. Anyway, it's the truth. Someone knows that they've been watching you. It's like the full truth is out, and these people can't be saved because it's like they all had a hand in watching you. They all had a hand in, like, and it's like, that's the thing though. You were following orders from someone who had malicious energy. Even if you weren't watching them for malicious reasons, your energy was there. Your energy was still attached to the one that was trying to harm. You're bound to that individual. This person might be dating this person as well, which is how they're bound or however, but that's why they're heart chakra. That's why they can't fulfill a destiny. That's why their heart chakra's all messed up. I should have gave it like an hour before I went live if this was gonna happen. I didn't expect my whole body to do this. That's fun. I know it's not an issue, but geez, man. Yeah, someone. Yeah, they've been. So this person doesn't even. Wow, what the fuck? It's these people just want a backup plan. Is how it's really coming through. These people just want a backup plan. They're not really fond of this individual in the first place either, but they at least want to be around you because like they could heal with you being around. It's giving like people went to a fake healer or a false prophet to receive a form of help or benefit, and now they're just like, oh well, I didn't know, but they knew the whole time. Because why would, first of all, why would a healer bully someone? I mean, that's not what a healer does. And why would a healer tell you to stalk someone? You know what I mean? Like, even if you don't know what a shaman or what a healer does, you could really just look at the word heal, uh, which really is just the word stop. I mean, they knew they knew the whole time. With opinion reverse, someone knew that someone wasn't. It's like they were just doing the whole like, oh, I'll believe in you type bullshit. And now they're scared because they were playing this weird game of like, huh? Like, I don't know. One of them believe one. What the hell? It's like they knew what this person was doing. Just because someone knows how to do magic doesn't mean they're a healer. Those are two separate realms. Those are two separate realms. Um. Okay. Anyway, this portal has been shut from a clown trying to do moon magic on you. So they can't do anything. Even if they come toward, it's one of those things where they have to come towards you in a certain energy. Now they can't. They're very unstable when it comes to remembering what they did to you. Which is why they're like, it's like, I don't know. Even if you see this person in your dreams, they're not actively doing anything to you because they can't. They have to, like, I don't know. It's like they fully realize what they're doing in a way. Like they're coming towards you for help. Is all they're really trying to do. But this individual just has that attachment on them so hard that like they can't come towards you without like bad mouthing you or whatever. And these other two dudes are like, just listen to us, don't listen to them. But it's like, no, you all have to control them. Like, y'all all three are bound together, so you have to disconnect yourself before you get anything. Because the way it's working is the female in the middle, whoever this feminine energy is draining both of y'all fools because y'all bound together. So even if you did get healing, you wouldn't benefit from it. So you have to disconnect yourself from her. Or whoever that feminine energy is. And they need to realize that. Maybe they do know that now, but they don't know how to remove themselves from it. Because it's a chain. It's not like just a cord or a hook. It's a chain. They've been like put in a box and wrapped around and chained and buried underneath the ground type shit. Like they're bound. Someone thought that they were part of your lineage. They are not. That's why you're winning, and that's why they're unable to heal. Because they're not part of your lineage at all. At all. You gotta be careful who you think is a part of your like soul tribe in your lineage. You will 1000% know, and it's a mutual thing. Be careful who you're calling tribe out there. Someone's unable to attract anything because of what they've done at all. They can't attract any sort of like protection They've lost, like, their aura has, like, black holes in it. Ooh. Like, their aura is turning dim. Like, very, very dim. It's being washed out, basically. Because they can't, like, they're fading away. Someone literally just might cease to exist. I don't like talking about it like that, but genuinely, because, like, they're not benefiting anything when it comes to their soul contract. When it comes to anything, the world is getting more spiritual, and if people aren't fulfilling their soul contract, it's like, well, what are you doing here? Like, we got to reset you because you're not doing what you said. Yeah, someone is like, these people, they can't rest. They're over emotional because people are leaving them for what they did for money. Like, these people, like, they know where your life's about to head, which is why they want back. So again, be careful of just people coming back and trying to get back in your past. They want to play the same old game over your head, but, like, because they don't know. It's like they really don't know any better at this point. They're a broken record. So again, like, don't even have any sort of agitation. I mean, most of y'all won't because we're healed. But don't have aggravation towards this person because they really don't know what they're doing. They feel like it's unfortunate, but someone doesn't want what they got it what they're getting. Their manifestations are leaving them because of this individual that they're tied to, and they just have to unbind themselves, excuse me, from this individual if they want some sort of freedom, if they want some sort of, like, relaxation. Like, it's these are the types of people that are like, oh, I'll throw anyone under the bus, but now they're afraid to throw this one individual under the bus because they know what's about to happen to them. It's the difference between a reality and playing a game with these people. They thought that they were just going to play a game and that nothing bad was going to happen, or even if it did happen, it wouldn't matter because, well, at least they got lied on so much to believe that they're bad, so then people will tell us that they're bad people, so it helped me convince myself. It's like, no. Now something as bad is going to happen to someone. Someone could really be going to jail. But they're bound together, so whatever happens to one is going to happen to the other too, no matter what. And it's like they don't think it's funny anymore. They don't think it's a game. They want help, but, like, help yourself because you got yourself tied into that. Especially, listen, you got to go to someone special if you want her to get a bloodbound lessened. I'm not even going to say removed, child. Okay? Because once you sign that paper with your blood, it's there. Okay? That's you. That's your blood is your programming, by the way. So you're literally programming yourself into that piece of paper and agreeing to everything on, like, a cellular level. So good luck getting rid of that. But the effects can be lessened. I don't know how by much. Not by much, really, but, But yeah, someone's promise is coming out loud to do you an injustice. People are seeing what these corrupt people have done. Completely. Like, there's no separation. There's no putting on one. People know what prayer someone was doing over your name. Someone knows why. The truth is coming out heavily because it's these three individuals that are trapped together. And it might have been one of those things like, oh, how do you know so much about so-and-so's, like, what they've been doing to collective? Like, oh, I just, I was trying to get them to stop, but they wouldn't stop. And now they're figuring out you weren't trying to get no one to stop. You were behind it too. Oh my goodness. Ritual reverse. Yeah, these rituals are backfiring on all three of these individuals. These three are the ones to be isolated from. You don't have an entity attachment when it comes to your savings. When it comes to your income, there's not an entity attachment. You're good with that. These people can't disturb what you have saved, whether it's in the spiritual, physical, however, which is why they want to apologize, because this person was giving bad advice and puppeteering people, and now they're all mad. They're all, like, offended. These people could be very offended. Like, be careful who you call gullible. Someone could be going homeless. someone knows that they are going homeless because that's what they tried to get to happen to you, or that's what they did to you. They know that that's about to happen to them. It's no longer like a joke they can avoid. Someone really wants to apologize. It's like they know that it's not going to save their ass, but they at least want to apologize. I don't know if they will, but that's how they're feeling right now, or that's what they're thinking about. I don't. Either way, someone's tired of being a third wheel enemy. Regardless, someone's done being a third wheel enemy. Someone's done being fake. Like they're like, I'm about to lose everything. I'm done. Like, let me just start reforming now, before I have to reform in a really difficult situation. But even I felt, even if, okay, so let's say this person did apologize to you, right? Let's say this person apologized to you. Let's say this person and you accepted it, right? Let's say you accepted her apology, whatever, and um you like allowed them, and this is hypothetical, and you allowed them to stay with you. There would be an incident that would happen that would make you kick this person out, regardless of if you wanted to or not. There would be an incident that would make this person like get kicked out, or there would be some sort of upheaval where you'd be like, okay, you have to leave, because they're destined. They're destined to go through this. They're stressed out because they had an idea that stresses them. That's this idea that they had to what they were doing. This idea that they had they were going to do to you has them stressed out because they did not reach their goals. When it came to binding a sweetheart to some form of nightmare, just because they do divination or they try to do readings to get this to happen, but it's not working. Y'all gotta be careful out here messing with stuff like that. Like, you can't, like, it's breaching in on someone's energy will get you in trouble. By the way. Unless, like, you have to have a good reason. This is why these people can't compromise, because they were literally energetically harassing you for a while. But these people can't come to an agreement. They're all in conflict because they're all in the same nightmare. And it's one of these things. They can't, if someone does any form of magic on any of the other ones, it's going to just domino effect through all of them. Which is why they're so pissed off. Because someone really wants to do something to someone, but if they do, it's gonna hit them as well because they're all three bound. This is awful. But at the same time, this is kind of like the Three Stooges. Whenever they come up with a plan and then hit each other on top of the head for like 30 minutes. Like, that's what it's giving. Like, it's giving like a Three Stooges energy. Like, they're just kind of stuck together. And they don't know what to do. Yeah, because you're not in this trap. They wanted you in this trap, so that you would experience these losses as well. That would be the only thing that would gratify them. Because if they were experiencing loss, if you were experiencing loss, however, within their group, they would be able to benefit off of it. And even though you would get a benefit as well, your benefit wouldn't be as good because they would be draining you due to this binding that they had. Yeah. You're not having an accident when it comes to a home. You're not bound to whatever accidents these people... It's like, even... Damn, they were trying to cover all sorts of corners. They're like, okay, so even though Collective left us, let's make them get another roommate, and this roommate's going to rob them, and this roommate's going to hurt them and do all this energy work on them as well. So let's work on that as well. And they can't, but they've done the work. But you're not in the means of getting like another roommate. You're not in the means of like doing anything of that nature. Or if you are, you're making sure of who it is and stuff first. So they've already done that. So that's why they can't get a roommate. They can't stop this. Their ex soulmate or these twin flames, they cannot stop this. They are about to get their hand asked to them. Okay, their ass handed to them by the divine, because they literally just cannot. They can't. They are not equipped for whatever they were trying to do to you. It's very unfortunate. Yeah. Someone's doing divination on your ancestors to find out who your ancestors are. No, they're not talking. I'm picking this up two ways. Someone might be trying to do divination on your ancestors, and your ancestors aren't even popping up. Or someone's doing divination for their ancestors to see what their ancestors want them to do, and nothing's happening either. It's been said so many times, these people's ancestors have left them completely. They're unable to get any. They don't have any respect in the spirit realm, so of course they're not going to get anything within divination. No matter what type of scrying you do, no matter if you throw bones or you're doing geomancy, whatever, these people aren't getting talked to by any form of ancestor. Yeah, they're not part of the family. They're not part of the lineage anymore. That's something they have to kind of fix on their own. They're no longer part of the spiritual family at all. I mean, yeah, but regardless, you expect your gifts to become stronger on your path because of what you're committed to, or someone sees that because of your occupation, the reason why you're still working on it is because you actually are gifted for it. And that's why this other individual is not successful in the business. They're not gifted in it. Like, I don't know. I'm not even going to explain that. I'll let y'all figure that out. We have rich... yeah, so this male energy can't travel to you at all. Neither of these men can travel towards you. None of them can move towards you at all, Earth Angel, because they're too unbalanced. This is like you can't do anything for these people. And it's not like, and here's the thing, even if you wanted to, you simply wouldn't be able to. They are unable to be taught at this time. It would just be a waste of your energy to do so. That's they don't understand why they can't manifest. This priest, someone's just lost all their ability, man. Like all of it. Someone might have had like the gift of Midas, truly being able to manifest money out of thin air and shit, and that ain't happening. They don't have that gift. They don't have anything. They kind of just are back on the mortal playing field. That's why someone's going into poverty, because they can't use their gifts to manifest a form of income in anymore. But that, I mean, oh my God, you can expect to get your achievements because this evil eye is not able to destroy anything in your life. These liars, or these masculines that were lying about you to get a house, or these people could have been lying, saying that they hated you, so they could get a house from that feminine energy, because they are very lustful for abundance and living that life. They're in their self no, but this abuse is coming to an end of people lying on you for money and saying you have an entity attachment. People know that these people aren't to be trusted at all. They're just jealous of you and your relationship with the divine, or your relationship that you're about to get in. Oh my Lord. And they're expecting to be very bothered here soon. They're bothered by their expectations because they know what's going to happen. They don't have any protection. They know that they have to abandon. They're trying to change some form of abandonment that's happening to them, but they can't. You're not trapped in legal issues with the mature man or with the immature man. You're not trapped in legal issues with this individual, spiritual or physical, so they can't do anything to you when it comes to that. That's why they're getting bad karma. This whole community is falling apart. They don't have a community anymore. Excuse me. The community's left them to like hang. Because all they were trying to do is to bind to someone with high honor. You don't want, like, you can't bind yourself to someone in high honor unless they allow you to. You can try, but they'll figure out if they really have high honor. They'll figure out. The higher the honor, the more aware you're going to be of the energy around you, for sure. But your angels are connecting you to the point that you're supposed to be at. Was that I don't know what that was. Yeah, Pluto energy. Again, rebirth, the underworld, to do what? Alchemy. This is what's happening with the year of Aquarius. It's gonna come out. The truth is coming out. Things are gonna be fixed. Like, and this is what we were talking about. When every reader was like, even if it did work, even if they did do these things and everyone believed you, it wouldn't work. Yeah, because Pluto was going into Aquarius. And that's when the truth comes out. So you can't stop it from coming out. And if you do try to stop it, that's just more truth coming out. Because why would you try and stop the truth from coming out? You know what I mean? And even though they're trying to use the energies of Pluto to make a lie seem like the truth, like one individual I know is doing, because they ain't no way who they say they is. I've even talked about it. But yeah, it's the truth that's coming out. That's what's happened. I mean, the North Node came out emotional in Jupiter. It's all about growth. These people are really going to have to learn about that. Jupiter came out again about spirit. They're learning about spirit, how spirit grows. They're learning about spirituality in a really rough way. I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbles. That's just like, and again, if this person was an actual practitioner, they should have paid attention to the astrological events. Okay, you can't be in the craft without understanding the energies and the heavenly bodies that contort and distort and use this energy. All right. You might want to think that you can. You can't. You won't be as strong. You'll be very weak. You won't be seen as an actual one because you don't know the planetary functions, or at least not a fake one, just uneducated, because you need to know about the planetary shits to a degree. At least know what each planet stands for, or like what each planet can help you with. You know, you don't have to know every single damn thing, but you at least have to have knowledge of it. But it's time for these people to face their it's time for the storm. For this fire sign, it's time for the storm for the fire sign. Oh my god, this fire sign is a sun sign. Fire sign. By the way, the sun came out. But you can expect, or like fire sign, maybe you're a fire sun sign, or however, like you're expect something good to happen to you. But for this other one, they're being warned that it's time for the storm is going to hit them where they're comfortable, where their comfort zone is, and their comfort zone is being hidden in the dark. They're going to be put into the spotlight. You know that big stage light that people have like put on them? That's what's about to happen. It's about to just click on, and they're going to be standing there. They don't have a choice when it comes to this matter of losing blessings. Saturn has already tested this person. They failed Saturn's test. The choice is that they're not going to get anything this time. Communication reverse, Mercury reverse, they're not able to talk about it either. There's something that's unspeakable that's about to happen. Like someone might have only thought about things of this nature, but never has talked about it, or no one's talked to this individual about what's about to happen to them. They've never like, this is like a little bit scary. A little bit. I can feel the fear. Someone is about to have something very unspeakable done to them for their actions, like divinely guided things. And there's not going to be there's going to be an explanation, but it's one of those things where people aren't gonna know what to say. It's given like a final destination or like an extremely fucked up freak accident, or just like a bad circumstance after bad circumstance after bad circumstance, like down the line. But that's where they're being transported. That's where they're being guided to at this time. But you're being guided through your rebirth, spirit, and you're being spirit. Okay, you're being guided through your rebirth, and don't worry, because you're blind. Well, not blind. People are blind to you when it comes to your rebirth. Excuse me. People aren't able to compare what you're going through to them during this rebirth. You're being cloaked for this rebirth. So again, don't worry if energy is like popping up around you. You're cloaked. They can't see you. Yeah, because this stuff's ending. Your angels want you to know that you're safe. There's an ending happening, so you're being cloaked completely from other outside energies that are trying to like get in and stalk you and whatever. They're going completely blind. They're not being able to pick up anything, especially if they're trying to do divination on you. Your ancestors, your guides are making sure they don't pick up a damn thing because it's for you. It's yours, and if you tell people it will it come out. So don't talk about it. That's what the contract is. Like you have the new spiritual contract. That's what the contract once. That's what you signed is like once you were passing, like once you passed your test, like you'd be going into this new life. Yeah, this fire sign is in a cycle of trying to steal, but they were warned not to try and steal and to take this leap of faith because it didn't bring anything. So the fire sign could have even been warned not to go to you in the dream state, but they still wanted to anyway to see if they could like attempt to sweeten you up or get on your good side, and it was still like no, because this person has no control over what they do or who they are in the astrals at all. Yeah, when it comes to you and your power, stay in your power. Like you have the power in this situation. And you're transmuting this power to your divine masculine energy to where you're able to move forward with that power. It's like your power started with your feminine energy, and now you're transmuting it to help it get to your divine masculine energy, so you can actually start moving forward in the upright and doing more things on the physical that you need to do. And it's because of what you're focusing on. You're like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I need to start doing this more. I need to start doing that more. You're setting more boundaries for yourself as well. Which is why if you're in a resting energy, this is what's about to come to you. If you're exiting this restless energy, that restful energy, this is what's happening. Is there's been an energy where either you've been unresting or you're not. And if you're resting, you're basically just nurturing your divine feminine energy so much that it overflows so that you can bring some of it to your physical and bring more action and bring more stability with that action on the physical. But if you've already passed this resting period, this is what's happening for you. So you feeling like you want to do more things, you being more active is you transmuting that energy because it's time. Take time to meditate as well and have courage. You are on this. You're going to be moving forward in the right way. You're moving forward safely. Just focus on what you desire and manifest. Especially today, the 12/12 portals today, which is why someone was. I mean, that's the portal they were using was the 12/12 portal, but like they can't because you've already healed your shadow. They can't make you upset in your dreams. They can't make it seem like you walking away from someone isn't like a bad thing. You can do that. Someone needs to get like that grip because they feel like you're walking away from them because you don't like them, and it's just you're walking away from them because you don't want to mess with them. It's like, go away. Like, why are you still trying to follow me? Like, there's no bad energy behind what you're doing. So these people have to understand that. That's why, even though they try and do this stuff on every portal, that's why it's not working. Yeah, this soulmate energy and their friends are like, they see that you're going through a shift. This fire sign is stuck on a karmic path because they decided to be jealous. And it's time. It's time for that jealousy to affect their life because they decided to still be jealous. They've manifested one of the worst things on the 12/12 portal for themselves because that shit's gonna hit them right in the noggin, bro. It really is. But let's see here. Spirit. Oh. Time is up. That's the message. I could end it there, but we're not. What's going on, Spirit? Time is up when it comes to someone getting a 10th house achievement. Someone's plate is empty. A hex is broke. That's why they're getting scraps at this time. Expect charity to happen for you. Love is strange. Your Kimura, or your crown chakra, is good. A mother is scared of you. Or they're scared of you and their mother is scared of you. A Sagittarius. F is going to jail, or F knows that Sagittarius is going to jail. Oh my lord, what is going on? Like, what the hell? Why did you do that? What was the point of that? Why y'all smacking the cards out my hands like that? Come on. Jeez. I can't wait till I'm an ancestor. I'm going to smack the cards out of my person's hands too. Anyway, a backfire is happening times 10 and it's not so cute. These people were, this Leo was addicted, but you dodged a bullet. That's why they're trying to backtrack. They talked way too much. A sister and a brother, an ex-sister or brother to you, Libra, is blocked, or they know that they're an ex-brother or sister because you blocked them, or this could be someone that you call bro or sis and they're blocked from you, Libra, or Libra, you know, is the one that's blocked. We have M on the new moon, P. They've been down bad since the new moon because of their pride. They had false hope. They thought their intuition was on, but it's not. You've had your intuition has been on for 10 plus years. You've had a solid intuition for more than 10 years. Like, I don't know what these people have been thinking. They need to get a grip. They've been making human mistakes. They've been lost in the sauce. We have V. Something about prudence as well. We have the fake. The grass was greener because it was fake. Your Abarat or your heart chakra is good. These people are just lazy. That's why they're trying to blackmail you. They really want to blackmail you to help them cut the cord, but they can't. They had faith in that. They're in the wrong line of study. A Capricorn can't stalk you anymore because they're losing money, or they don't want to watch you gain any more money. This collaboration failed because you're too fortified. These people need to take a spiritual bath because justice is here. You need to meditate, collective, on a niece about the 4th house, the 9th house. Someone's going to a hospital because of who they served. They had everything mixed up. Your an 8th house, Aries. What is the 8th house again? And Aries knows it's too late for them to come back around. Because you're being restored and you're being promoted. These fake friends are getting demoted because you answered the call. They wanted revenge, which is the wrong way to go. It was over before it started. These people are sore losers and they have like a lot of lust issues. They're all bark, no bite. We have Y. And they went way too far. They went way too far what they were doing. When it came to your Keptiara or your sacral chakra, they went way too far with that. They should have just left it alone. Because it was not the path for them to go down at all. Anyway, we're going to get the angels out. We going to get the angels out. Angels come through. Angels come through. Who's flowing around? Who's flying around, I should say. Okay. And then we take the bottom. And the split. I guess there's 3 on the split today. Anyway, we have Vasariya, God the Just. Clemency and equilibrium protects against attacks in the courts. Mayahel, the vivifying God. Restoration of life, protection from adversaries, rabies, and wild beasts. ILL, God hearing lamentations. Mental force protects against sorrows and illnesses, I should say. Mankael, God nurturing and maintaining everything. Knowledge of good and evil appeases divine anger and cures epilepsy. Aladia, the favorable God, divine grace, cures rage and pestilence, absolves the guilty. Uriel, the fire of God, disruption, warns of disasters and aids in transformations. Nithaya, the generous God, spiritual wisdom and magic, helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. Harael, the comforting God, purification, protection from the ambitious and religious sentiments. Cathatel, the adored God, divine blessings, drive away evil spirits, rules agricultural production. Mikael, like unto God, political authority, gives safe travels and protects against conspiracies. Nanael, God humiliating the proud. Spiritual communication, influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. Ithrael, the preventing God, propagation of light, confounds the wicked and slanders and saves from enemies. Mihael, God, Father the generous, fertility and fruitfulness, assures peace between married couples. Sahaya, God who took evil, longevity, protects against infirmities. Samael, the severity of God, seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead and teaches the occult and magic. Gabriel, God is my strength, divine revelation, reveals messages and has the power to destroy. And last but not least, ILL, the right hand of God, fame and renown, influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. So that is the reading. Thank you, angels, for being here. Thank you, God, Mother, Father, for being here. Thank you to all the galactical beings, all the ancestors, all the past, all the loved ones, all the spirits and souls, respectfully. And thank you as well, Collective, for being here. Hope this message gave you a form of clarification, confirmation, gave you a heads up on what to expect, or was just entertainment. Regardless, I'm very grateful to be the one to give you the message and for y'all to spend time over here to get the message. But if y'all are interested in bracelets, you can hit up Spirit Otter and use code SOLAR20 for 20% off. It's in the description. If you're interested in any of my services, readings, books, however, you can either email me or use the order form and I'll get you set up that way. Regardless, though, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you also for the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, whether energetic or financial. Just thank you all so much for the support, truly. But I love you all so much. To the moon and back, tenfold and forever. I will see you all later. Go watch the video on the ego if you haven't, and I'm going to be doing a 12/12 portal reading later today. That's what I was trying to do earlier, but you know, divine intervention. So we'll get a 12/12 portal a little bit later today, reading for that, so y'all can have some advice for what to do today and throughout the next 3 days when the portal's still open. So anyway, I love you all so much, and I will see you later.